Welcome, my friend. Take a moment to be still. No matter what you are carrying today, know that you are not alone. This message is inspired by the teachings of Jesus and the hope found in Scripture. If your heart feels heavy, if your mind is filled with worry, or if you feel like giving up, remember this. Your story is not over. God sees every tear, hears every prayer, and knows every struggle before you speak a single word. Life can be difficult. There are days when answers don't come quickly, doors remain closed, and hope seems far away. But even in those moments, God is still at work. What you cannot see today may become the greatest blessing of tomorrow. Do not let fear become louder than faith. Fear says, you are alone. Faith says, God is with you. Fear says, there is no way. Faith says, with God, all things are possible. The teachings of Jesus remind us to trust God, love others, forgive freely, and keep hope alive even in the darkest moments. Every challenge can become an opportunity to grow stronger in faith and character. Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe you feel unworthy. Remember that God's love is greater than your failures. His mercy is new every morning. You are never beyond the reach of His grace. Today, choose hope over fear. Choose faith over doubt. Choose kindness over anger. Every small step toward God is a step toward peace. As you continue listening, open your heart. Let these words remind you that you are deeply loved. Your life has purpose, and there is hope for tomorrow. Take a deep breath, lift your eyes, and keep moving forward. God is not finished with your story. As you continue listening, remember this. Every sunrise is a reminder that God has given you another opportunity to begin again. Yesterday does not define you. Your failures do not define you. Your value comes from the one who created you. There will be moments when life feels unfair. You may pray and wonder why the answer has not come. You may ask why the road is so difficult while others seem to move ahead. In those moments, do not lose heart. God often works quietly before He works visibly. Just because you cannot see Him moving does not mean He has stopped working. Think of a seed planted deep in the ground. For weeks, nothing appears on the surface. Yet beneath the soil, life is growing. In the same way, God is preparing you even when you cannot see the results. Your waiting season is not a wasted season. It is a season of preparation. Do not compare your journey with someone else's. God has written a unique story for your life. The timing, the opportunities, and the blessings He has prepared for you are different from anyone else's. Trust His plan, even when you do not understand it. The teachings of Jesus encourage us to love, to forgive, and to trust God with all our hearts. When you choose forgiveness instead of bitterness, peace begins to grow. When you choose faith instead of fear, courage begins to rise. When you choose gratitude instead of complaining, your heart becomes stronger. Today, release the burdens you have been carrying. Let go of the fear that says you are not enough. Let go of the guilt that keeps reminding you of yesterday. Let go of the anxiety that steals today's joy. Instead, hold tightly to hope. Believe that every challenge is shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person. God can use every disappointment, every setback, and every tear for a greater purpose. Walk forward with confidence. Keep praying, keep believing, keep loving. Even when the path is uncertain, remember that God walks beside you. His love never fails, His mercy never ends, and His promises remain faithful through every season of life. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think. Do not give up now. The next chapter of your story can be filled with hope, peace, and renewed strength. Keep your eyes on God and keep. If you are listening right now with a heavy heart, this message is for you. No matter how broken you feel, no matter how many times you have fallen, there is still hope. God has not abandoned you. He knows your name, your struggles, and the silent prayers you have never spoken aloud. There are moments when life feels like a storm. The winds of fear, disappointment, and uncertainty seem stronger than your faith. But remember this, storms do not last forever. Every storm has an ending, and every dark night is followed by the light of a new morning. Do not let your circumstances decide your future. Let your faith guide your next step. Even if you can only take one small step today, take it with courage. Small steps of faith lead to great victories over time. The teachings of Jesus remind us to love one another, care for those in need, and trust God with all our hearts. When you choose compassion instead of judgment, patience instead of anger, and hope instead of despair, your life begins to reflect God's love in powerful ways. Maybe you've been carrying the weight of regret. Perhaps you keep replaying old mistakes, wishing you could change the past. But the past cannot be rewritten. What matters is what you choose today. Every new day is an opportunity to seek forgiveness, make better choices, and walk in a new direction. Do not allow fear to stop you from becoming the person God created you to be. Fear whispers that you will fail. Faith reminds you that God gives strength for every challenge. Fear says the door is closed forever. Faith says God can open a better door at the right time. Look around you. Every breath you take is a gift. Every sunrise is a reminder of God's faithfulness. Every act of kindness, every encouraging word, and every moment of gratitude has the power to change someone's life, including your own. So today, choose to believe again. Believe that healing is possible. Believe that peace is possible. Believe that joy can return. Believe that your life has purpose, even if you cannot see the whole picture yet. Keep your heart open to hope. Keep your eyes fixed on what is good. Continue praying, continue loving, and continue trusting. God's love is constant through every season, and His guidance is available to everyone who seeks Him with a sincere heart. You are not forgotten. You are not without purpose. Your story is still being written, and the chapters ahead can be filled with hope, courage, and lasting peace. Walk forward with faith, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. Moving forward with faith, there is something powerful about choosing faith when life gives you every reason to be afraid. Anyone can believe when everything is going well, but true faith shines brightest in the darkest moments. When you continue to trust God even through uncertainty, you discover a peace that the world cannot take away. Perhaps you have been praying for an answer that has not come. Maybe you have asked God the same question again and again. Why is this happening? Why am I still waiting? Why does the road seem so difficult? Remember this: God's silence is not God's absence. Just because you cannot hear Him does not mean He is not working. Many of the greatest blessings begin behind the scenes, long before they become visible. What feels like a delay may actually be preparation. The teachings of Jesus remind us not to worry about tomorrow, because each day has enough trouble of its own. Instead of carrying the weight of the future, focus on being faithful today. Love the people around you. Speak words that bring hope. Choose honesty when it is difficult. Show kindness, even when it is not returned. These small acts of faith become the foundation of a meaningful life. There may be people who misunderstand you. Some may criticize you or doubt your dreams. Do not let their opinions become louder than God's truth. Your worth is not measured by the approval of others. Your value comes from the one who created you with purpose and love. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Gold is refined by fire, and character is strengthened through trials. One day, you may look back and realize that the hardest season of your life became the season that taught you the greatest lessons about faith, patience, and compassion. So do not quit because the journey is difficult. Do not lose hope because the answer has not arrived yet. Keep moving forward one step at a time. Celebrate every small victory. Thank God for every blessing, even the ones that seem ordinary. A grateful heart sees miracles that others overlook. Today, choose courage over fear. Choose forgiveness over bitterness. Choose hope over despair. Let your life become a reflection of God's love through your actions, your words, and your character. No matter where you are right now, remember this truth: you are deeply loved, you are never alone, and your future is still filled with hope. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep walking in faith. The best chapters of your story may still be ahead. As you move forward today, carry these truths in your heart. You are loved more than you can imagine. You are stronger than you realize, and your life has purpose. Keep your faith alive, keep your heart open, and keep your eyes fixed on hope. No matter what tomorrow brings, remember that God's love remains constant. His mercy is new every morning. His peace is available to those who seek Him, and His guidance is always near. Walk with confidence, live with compassion, and never stop believing that brighter days are ahead. May your heart be filled with peace, your mind with wisdom, and your life with hope. Keep trusting God, one day at a time, and let your faith become. As this message continues, remember one simple truth: no season of life lasts forever. The pain you feel today is not the end of your story. God can bring hope into places that seem impossible. Even when you cannot see the path ahead, you can take the next step in faith. There may be times when you feel forgotten. You pray, you wait, and nothing seems to change. But do not mistake waiting for being abandoned. Often, God is preparing your heart before He changes your circumstances. The strongest faith is built during seasons when we choose to trust without having all the answers. The teachings of Jesus remind us to be people of love, humility, mercy, and peace. Every kind word you speak, every act of compassion you show, and every person you forgive becomes a testimony to the goodness of God. Your life can encourage others more than you realize. When fear tells you that you are too weak, remember that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing to move forward despite it. One faithful step today is more powerful than 100 plans that are never acted upon. Do not allow disappointment to harden your heart. Keep your heart soft. Keep believing in goodness. Keep choosing hope. The world needs people who shine with kindness, patience, and love, especially during difficult times.